Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Greg McCloskey from ForexLive.com. Today's date is November 7th, 2023. I'm going to kickstart your Forex trading day in the North American session with a look at the euro versus US dollar, the dollar versus yen, and the sterling versus US dollar. So let's get started. Let's start by taking a look at the 4-hour chart of the euro versus US dollar. And if you look at this in trading yesterday, the market continued its rally, started last week and moved closer, got within 7 pips actually of the 38.2% retracement of the move down from this high, going back to July to the low price that we saw in the month of October. As you know, when you have a trend move and a corrective move, I like to see the price get above the 38.2% retracement. It couldn't do it. We started to see rotation to the downside, and we were watching the 20 or 36 level trading yesterday. That level corresponded to this high, and the price started to move below that level, and it's continued lower in trading here today. We did have industrial production out of Germany come out much weaker than expected. I think that was the fifth month in a row that the industrial production out of Europe's largest economy, or EU's largest economy, was in decline, and that seemed to pressure the euro versus US dollar to the downside in trading here today. We are moving below this swing area through here, where we had a number of different swing lows and swing highs in between the 1.0674 to the 94 area. You can see these levels through here. We broke above it and used that level as a support on Friday before rotating again down to the downside and trading here today. We are currently trading at 106.76, which is in between those levels after dipping below that the low of the level. So the sellers are trying to take more control. Let's go to the hourly chart and see if there's anything supporting the market against the despite the move to the downside. And you can see that the rising 100-hour moving average is in play. That level comes in at 1.0660, it looks like. And the low price in trading here today reached 1.06648. So got within 5 pips of that rising 100-hour moving average. Perhaps that is slowing the decline. This is a swing area off the 4-hour chart. So move above the 94 level, and we could see a rotation back to the upside. By the way, let's just put it for giggles, put a Fibonacci from this high, this low to this high, and you can see that the price did find support also against the 38.2% retracement. So not surprised that we're finding support here. We'll see if the price can bounce off the 94 level. What we do know is if the price were to move below the 38.2 and the rising 100-hour moving average, that would be more bearish for this currency pair and continue and have the price action continue to the downside if the price can stay below those levels. But key support here being tested. We'll see if that can hold. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next. And if we look at this currency pair off the hourly chart, the price started to move down in trading last week and culminated with Friday's decline all the way down to 149.18. We were watching the 150 level and 150.15 level as levels of resistance. The 150 level came in right here. The 150.15 level was at right here. By the way, the 150.15 level was the low price going back to I think it was October 2nd. It's not on this chart. You can't see it on this chart, but it is back there. And as you can see in trading here today off the hourly chart, we moved above both those levels after dipping in the early European Asian session, and we also started to move back above the 200 and 100-hour moving averages. That's the green and blue lines here. We extended up toward the high prices from last, I guess that's Thursday and Wednesday, and rotated back down, retested the 100-hour moving average. And what did? We found buyers against that level, and we pushed higher to the upside. We are currently trading at 150.59 after making new highs here. The next target comes in at the 150.74 test 77 level. That 77 level was a high price going back a few weeks ago, and we broke above it in trading last week and extended up to the 150.170 level on the top side. When we came back down, we started to find support, or tried to find support against that level here, and we did move higher, but then we broke below it and we continued to move to the downside. So this area right here at 150.74 to 77 should find some cause for pause on additional rally to the upside in this currency pair. By the way, I'll bring this over just a little bit here to show you these levels. Sorry about that. But you get the picture now of that area up there, why that's so important. Also, these levels down through here. All right, let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar. And this is a sort of, we'll take a look at the 4-hour chart here. And like the euro versus US dollar, we got within some decent resistance up here, 5 or 6 or 7 pips away from the 200-day moving average. In trading yesterday, that's this green overlay line right here, and we couldn't get above that level. We also came up short of the 38.2% retracement of this trend move to the downside. As mentioned, I'd like to see the market retrace above the 38.2 after a trend move. Couldn't do that, so we started a rotation back to the downside and trading today, yesterday and today, I should say. We are back down testing this swing area between the 122.61 to 75. That level corresponds with the swing highs through here. We broke above that level through here and then started to use that level as support before breaking back below it here. In trading 2 weeks ago, the price moved above it briefly after breaking above the 200-bar moving average as well. Price should have gone higher there. It didn't. We started to use a level as resistance again. And in trading on Friday, the price moved above that level only to move back down toward it. Trading here today. So we are testing, or we just tested the key support between the 61 and 75 level. We're currently trading at 123. So we are bouncing off of that level. Let's take a look at the hourly chart just for giggles to see where we landed. And as you can see, like the euro versus US dollar, the 100-hour moving average came into play here. Got within a few pips of that level before bouncing to the upside. So no wonder about that. We'll put a Fibonacci from this low to this high as well to see if that level came in play. And we moved a little bit below it, but we're back above it at 122.89. So watch this area as a support for the sterling versus US dollar. If we're going to find support buyers, that's where we find them. So there you have it, a kickstart to your Forex trading day. My name is Greg Michalowski. Great fortune and good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.